This is a revolution.
I am the demo god.
All elite.
Freshly squeezed is settled.
I want a match that is
Wonderful.
John Silver fucked this up.
Paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
It's the FTW World Championship.
Bubbly.
All right, Kenny's got to be cool, right?
The all-elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots. The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody.
This could just very well just be long-term storytelling, because you know that technically he can now challenge for the world title, because
First off,
his stipulation was he wouldn't challenge for the title while at AEW. He's no longer under contract with AEW.
yes. So we're saying he has two contracts, is what we're saying here.
No,
Then how can you be a free agent if your contract's done? Then you shouldn't even be on the program.
because there's plenty of people
You feel me?
that work without contracts.
Yeah, they just do
Okay,
like handshake deals for like.
So his
Yeah.
EVP contract that had wrestling in it is done.
Yeah, he hasn't had a contract since the end of 2021. He's
Okay,
been a free agent.
so he's
But I think
not
he was
the
asking-
EVP.
But you're asking if he had two separate contracts, right?
No, I'm asking
And-
if is he still an EVP?
I assume so. It's just like,
Okay, then he has a contract.
hey, no, he doesn't have a contract. It's just he hasn't
Then how
signed a
did-
new contract. It's a way. I think it's a way for them to get him to challenge for the world title without breaking his promise.
Wait, but you know what I'm saying here, though. If he's an EVP, then he's either has another contract that has an EVP position, or he could just make himself another goddamn contract.
Right, I was thinking that. Yeah, like
That's what it's. That's what I'm getting. Like,
just print him his own contract.
What do you? Why is this news?
I'm going to sign myself.
Exactly. Like, why? No.
I
This is
kind
where
of-
we need to
yeah.
leave kayfabe alone, because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
That was my thing. Like,
Well, also, and of course, people are speculating that with him not being under contract now with AEW, he could show up in the Rumble.
what does that? Still doesn't make any sense, bro. How can you be a free agent when you're the EVP? That don't make any
Because
sense.
contract. There's contracts.
And your wife's the chief.
Stop doing that.
Well, that's a big, large point right there, Kyle.
What?
That your wife
Brandy.
is the chief. What is she?
Yeah, she has
branding
a
officer.
contract.
Chief branding.
When people's
Then Cody
contracts
Rhodes still
expire,
has a contract.
no, if their contract
for wrestling.
If their contract, they don't have two separate contracts. They have one contract. His contract
he's not the
expired.
EVP.
He hasn't signed a new contract yet. He's working under a handshake thing right now.
I still don't
it's
understand
because
what the
they
fuck
know
is
he's going to re-sign.
But still,
There's something they can mess around with this and use this to their
they're
advantage.
not doing it right.
Why? Yeah, I think they're
already not
just
doing it
announced
right.
it last week. They just
Yeah.
planted the seed. Like it's not going to
Okay,
happen.
but
But
okay,
they
I'm
also
looking
didn't
at
announce
this.
it. Just a reporter reported it.
Okay, I'm just looking
So-
at this as
As far as the fans who don't follow
Casual.
reports know, Cody's still under contract.
a casual and a young person watching this. I would be like, "What the fuck is this about?"
Yeah,
know
but
what I'm saying here?
they haven't mentioned this on TV at all. This is all just dirt sheet stuff.
Well, dirt sheet's
So-
the same.
No,
You
no, it'd be the same if they made it a storyline. If it said on TV, it was like, "Oh, Cody's no longer under contract."
Well, obviously they are. If that
But
information got
he
leaked.
is showing up on AEW Wednesday. He's returning to AEW Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm about to say, doesn't he face
So
Sammy?
I wonder what he's going to do. Wonder if he's going to
I
talk
thought he
about
was-
how
I thought
he's
he's facing Sammy.
no
What do you mean?
longer under contract.
Sammy, who's facing Sammy? Cody?
I thought Cody was coming back and facing Sammy to see the.
They didn't make the match. They
Yeah,
just
this
said,
is some that's.
Isn't Sammy in Brazil? Pretty sure I saw him posting
But I'm
pictures
just.
with Ty.
But yeah, that's.
Hey.
I'm at a loss right now. That-
What?
Because that is some WWE bullshit right there.
No, well, I mean, Kyle brings up a good point. I mean, he did say while he's under contract, he's not going to challenge for the world
this
championship.
is-
But
this is
why
a
would
way-
you? Why would you have him beat Sammy and then just leave and then pulled this bullshit, knowing that his contract was going to be up anyway.
That's a good point.
So you just fucked Sammy's reign for people that wanted him to have a good fucking reign from just snapping and beating Miro out of nowhere. See what I'm saying here? This shit don't make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. It makes sense watching it, but it doesn't make sense after it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, we're in the end game, and that's what we had to do to get here. It doesn't make any... see what I'm saying?
What?
That you're just... If it is a storyline, that you're just... this shouldn't happen. Sammy should still be champion. It should have never lost.
Well, no,
what's up with Miro? What's up with Miro?
Miro's injured.
Okay, I'll shut up about that.
No, no, they did this because Cody had to go away to film that other show.
So you're just gonna fuck this young talent's chance up just so Cody, fucking 40-year-olds, can get another fucking mid-card title? See, that's what I'm not saying that. I would say it.
This is all playing into Cody's eventual turn.
I hope so.
Now, okay, let's keep it going.
We all said that last time, and look what happened. He didn't turn.
But he's showing more seeds now. Like, he's even on Sammy's vlog, he's even saying heel shit.
But my taste is right now, it don't make sense.
Do we see any possibility, I'll go to you, MJ, first, of Cody showing up at the Rumble? What do you think?
I think that's stupid. I think if anything, the only time WWE and AEW will mix together is if Vince does sell that company.
I think the only person from AEW that I could even remotely see showing up at the Rumble would be Chris Jericho.
Agreed. What about Christian?
No, I think he's happy where he is now. I hear no contract shit going on.
Like, I could see WWE and AEW working out an agreement to have Jericho show up the Rumble for.
I totally agree.
So Tony can just tweet and say, "Yeah, I helped WWE out fucking 50% of their costs and they're over there." Yeah, okay.
I flew Jericho there.
I flew Jericho there. You know that boat that was on the cruise? I bought that shit.
I mean, he probably would do that too. You know that.
I mean, he let him wear a New Japan shirt. So,
is there any possibility we see Dean Ambrose?
No. I think he's burnt that bridge.
Sierra Hotel India Echo.
I'm pretty sure.
What's the L? I don't remember. Lazarus. L. What is it? I don't even know.
Ah, shit, I forgot.
Sierra.
Dude, who fucking cares?
The fans do.
Now it's just going to be on my brain, and the entire time.
Lima, bro. Lima.
Are you sure?
Dude, that's a fucking term. Lima.
Yeah, I think it is Lima.
Oh yeah, you're right. L is for
yes.
Lima. That's so weird. What does that even mean?
It's their code names for. Those are all code names for if you're in like SWAT and shit. Man.
But it's not code if we know what it means.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
What do you? You're asking what it means. What do you mean? If you're asking what it means, then that's what it is. Like, I can be Echo, you can be Delta, and Cal can be Lima.
Yeah. All right. We're getting off a little track.
No, we're not. You're the one that's fucking.
I know. I'm the one that's fucking up.
Listen, there's no chance. And no. I already know what you're going to ask.
What about women?
AEW
The women.
Stars. The women. No. Because why the fuck would WWE want that bullshit?
What if it's blue pants?
Who would they do? Who would they put in there?
Mel.
Sure as hell wouldn't be Britt Baker.
Thunder Rosa.
No.
She's got contracts in all these other companies, has her own company, so I think she'd be the most strategical one, or someone that was on Dark, maybe.
I don't think it would be Rosa. They wanted to make her a fucking ref. I don't think she wants to go there.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think anybody from AEW showing up. If anybody, it'll be maybe one person from Impact.
Honestly, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it happens.
Don't say it. If you say Jay White, I'm quitting.
It's not Jay White. I would never say Jay White. Jay White isn't. He can't get to WWE.
No,
he's pretty much gone to where he can.
Definitely
get
not. Yeah.
So we started this already.
Yeah, we're good. This is it. Welcome to
so it's going to be
starting now.
So it's going to be Okada showing up the Rumble? Is that what you said?
No. Why are we talking about the Rumble on a fucking... No.
Because we're talking about AEW people to show up.
Because WWE has insinuated that they want to bring in somebody from another company.
They're trying to get through that. They're trying to get very forbidden. They want that.
So
forbidden
we're all just gonna.
I'm telling you,
you're gonna assume it's just someone from AEW.
No, I think it's
AEW is the only company.
I think it's someone from Impact, but
or maybe it could be someone from New Japan, or maybe Noah.
It's not
They're trying to
New Japan.
poach people from Noah. You don't know that.
It's not gonna happen.
You don't know that.
Not gonna happen. New Japan
one knows
hates
that.
Dude.
WWE.
No way.
Who would you want? Who could
No one-
WWE have? Who could WWE
New
have
Japan?
other than from
Wait, who?
fucking anywhere but AEW? Because everyone that was in AEW has been in fucking. Ooh.
Not everybody.
You
What
know
about-
what I mean by that.
What about Braun?
No, he's going to a Middle Eastern show right now.
Seriously?
Yes. He's
Middle
doing
Eastern
a big
show.
wrestling. He's doing a big wrestling event in the Middle East.
Where?
Yeah, but he's also like part
I
of.
just fucking told you, man.
You
In
said
the Middle East.
That's a big fucking territory.
Well, okay, just like Texas.
They're in Dubai. Wait, maybe,
Dubai.
maybe.
Yeah, no, maybe he just met someone there from the 50 fucking times went before and was like, "Yeah, I know wrestling. You
Right,
like wrestling?
no.
I'm gonna book you."
Him
Exactly.
and EC3 are going to be there. March. That's in
See?
March, bro.
Okay,
in March. Dude. It's fucking
Listen,
January.
listen,
Get your shit
Brian.
together. What?
Brian, if I saw Chris Jericho on WWE, you know what I'd do? I'd still not watch WWE.
You would
If
mark
I
out.
saw, no, I wouldn't.
You would text us in the DMs.
No, because before he even got to anywhere, he was still doing New Japan shit and still doing the Rumble. So that would not surprise me.
What about Brandon
Bam.
showing up? No, that's not.
That's why are you saying stuff like that?
I
What
don't
if
know.
CM Punk showed up?
No,
Jeez.
absolutely
That
not.
one.
Exactly my point. MJF. What if he's in the crowd? If he's in the that would be an MJF thing, wouldn't it? If
No.
MJF
He
was
would-
in the
what?
fucking Rumble crowd.
I'm telling you, the only two it would either be Jericho, just as a little thing, or Cody's no longer under contract. Maybe this is why. Maybe he's just gonna.
Oh,
show
so
up.
everyone can just fucking hate him more when he comes back and not even care about him now? Like, I don't care if you heel or face, fuck you.
Yeah, so what if Cody, if he does show up, do you think the crowd cheers or would they boo?
In
Yeah, they would
WWE,
cheer.
I think
It's
they cheer.
WWE.
WWE
Yeah.
would cheer.
WWE.
But then the next week when he's back on AEW, he'd get booed out the building.
Oh, he would get.
Fuck yes, he would. He'd get John Cena one night stand heat, bro.
Oh yeah,
Does he bring the
They'd have to
TNT
shut the
title?
show down.
I don't think he brings.
that
the
would be
title.
hilarious.
Dude. Ain't no AEW people are going to be on the fucking Rumble.
All right.
Cody would
Well,
be the kind
You
to
already know. They post
to
people
go
from
to the Rumble.
ROH.
Cody would be the kind to go to the Rumble and find a way to sneak the TNT title onto the television.
You put it on his gear
Have him-
or something.
Have the inner circle coming on a tank. with a megaphone. WWE just closes the door.
Who else? New Age Outlaws.
Stop.
Technically.
Okay, you just fired me, bro, so I'll come back. Get out
Big
of here,
Show.
Brian.
Mark Henry.
What did y'all hear?
Yet again,
Billy
you're naming all people
Billy
that got
recently
fucked.
Billy recently filed a trademark for New Age Outlaws. So
Saw that.
I wonder if
We could talk about-
there's going to be a New Age Outlaws reunion in AEW.
We could talk about WWE's other
I'm not
trademark.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I would be pretty excited to see New Age Outlaws in like the Young Bucks or FTR or something.
I gotta
I would-
agree with you.
I would get a
I
little
like
excited.
nostalgia, so I think
You
that
know what I
too.
want?
That
I
was
want
fun.
my first tag team managers. You feel me?
Who? Cornette?
No, New Age
What do you mean?
Outlaws.
Tag
to be
team
tag team
oh,
managers.
tag team
Think about
managers?
that. It's something new. It's something fresh. You can just have tag team, coach and tag team.
Huh.
Bam.
Yeah, I guess that hasn't happened, huh?
You know what I do? I throw them and the Blondes together. Maybe change the Blondes a little bit. Maybe even change their name. Put them together, dude.
What do you think is going to go on with this whole? Because remember what happened with where Tully told Arn where they made that match between Arn's son and his partner versus FTR, and Tully told basically told Arn that if he wanted to be a 4 or something like that, he was basically insinuating Horseman stuff.
Yeah,
So
who was his partner, Kyle?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Who's his partner?
I'm drawing a fucking blank.
It's fucking Lee Johnson, dog.
Oh, Lee Johnson. Well, it was
I like
because
skimmed, and I still know that.
They literally never fucking show this on Dynamite besides one time.
It's true. 4-second little vignettes.
Yeah.
Bro, I missed that shit from just looking away.
I didn't know they were a legitimate tag team. I just thought that they had one match together. I didn't know they formed a fucking tag
Oh, wait, they
team.
are? So they are a real tag team?
Yeah. Well, they're from the fucking factory, dog.
Yeah, but...
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Wait, no, Brock was
No, they're
in the
not.
factory,
Lee Johnson's part
Brock
of American...
is in the factory now.
What are you talking about? Lee Johnson's part of Nightmare family.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
family.
what I-
Okay, my
that's what I-
bad.
The
Family,
factory
my
is
bad.
QT's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that they
I
don't even
meant
fucking use.
Nightmare
That they don't
Family,
even
sorry.
use. So let's just get past that.
They
Wait, is
literally don't.
Brock is in Nightmare Family? Yeah, I guess so, because...
Yeah.
Aren't it?
It's almost as factory is almost as relevant as Pinnacle. You know how that made Pinnacle a big thing.
Why does the factory
they
sound
don't even
like
mention
more of a
them.
face? Why does the
Anymore.
factory sound like more of a face than fucking Nightmare Family, which sounds like a heel group?
That is true. They're opposites.
The
It's
factory.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really sound
Now
it's not
you
very
don't even have the
intimidating.
Nightmare Family without Cody Rhodes. If Cody Rhodes leaves because his contract expired, get the fuck out of my face right now.
Well, look, I'll say you one thing.
Yeah.
I believe eventually Cody's going to end up back in WWE full time.
You think so?
I do think
Oh yeah,
that's what he.
I think he has unfinished business there.
Dude, he started a revolution in AEW. You really think he's gonna leave?
Yeah.
What if he tries to buy WWE?
He wants-
Think about that.
He wants.
shit.
He can't. He's not...
look,
What?
You don't
Well,
know
think about
that.
it.
You don't know
He
that.
probably he goes to WWE. He'd be a huge deal, more than what he was when he was first there.
It'd die
He
out
pre-
in 2 months.
He pretty much made a name for himself, so that he's forced to have main event spots
But still, it'll die
that
out
they
in
wouldn't
2
give him.
months.
Other hand,
I agree with MJ. I feel, well, maybe not 2 months, but I feel like it'll just... That always happens. Guys go there, and then they fizzle out. I don't see why it would be different for Cody.
It's the only people that doesn't happen to are the part timers. You want to know why?
Or family.
You don't know, or family, or because you don't know when they're gonna appear. And the people that you keep on seeing, you love and shit, but it's not popping like what. That's why Tony Khan does the fucking debuts. That's why he does it. He doesn't want to keep on rolling the same shit out every month. And I understand that, but that's just still 4 episodes a month, counting, all the other bullshit. But that's what it is nowadays. You gotta have people pop these days.
Well, speaking of debuts, we actually haven't even talked about it yet. I know...
we did have a pretty cool day.
I know.
Wait, can
Kyle has
can I put an ending note on that?
What? Yeah, sure.
Maybe
You can do whatever
if
the
you
fuck
had your
want.
wrestlers be more discreet on Twitter and social media and not tell people what they're doing 24/7 of the fucking day, they wouldn't have to be sick of fucking seeing them go out there and wrestle. So,
Interesting.
enter MJF, Sting, Brock Lesnar.
Does
Who's
Brock
the other
Lesnar
one?
even know how to use Twitter?
Exactly
Yeah, I
my
don't think
point.
Brock doesn't have
exactly
Twitter,
my
does he?
exactly my point.
MJF has
And the-
Twitter, though.
And the fourth fucking greatest one that has never lost a tide other than being book bag is John Moxley. He barely
literally-
uses that shit.
He literally
That's
tweets
true.
once or twice a year. If that.
Yes, barely.
That's
oh,
true.
and one last one, and Kyle knows what's up. Malachi Black. That dude has been relevant all his career just from playing his character. You know what I mean by that, Kyle. He doesn't post his life 24/7. It's either my merch, my tats, my group. What's up, Satanist?
My
So
tits.
there we go. People listen to that fucking... Rewind that fucking shit 3 times. Fuck what Cornette's saying. That's the truth right there.
Fuck, don't say that. Don't say fuck Cornette. He might be listening. Stop it.
Well, if he's listening, that's a viewer.
So, Kyle, do you know any specifics about the new signing, Brody King? I almost said Brody Lee.
Brody King.
Brody King. Do you have any idea? Have you heard any...
He's part of the House of Black. I think Wednesday, they're facing Varsity Blondes, and it's billed as House of Black versus Varsity Blondes.
Now, did they? I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they did mention they called them by their tag team name, right?
They did.
Yeah, the
They
Kings
call
of the
it
Black
the-
Throne.
Kings of the Black Throne.
Yeah, Kings of the Black Throne, which is a really awesome fucking name, honestly.
Wait a minute. They're not House of Black?
Well, I think the whole thing,
Them as a tag team, I think that's their tag team in PWG, I think.
Right.
Yeah. Kings
But I
of
think
the-
like when they add
yeah.
more people, they're all going to be House of Black.
Yeah.
But
Well,
when-
well, on the graphic, it's billed as House of Black versus
Right.
Varsity Blondes.
Okay.
But I actually like that name way better.
House of Black.
Kings of the Black Throne. That sounds
So do
way
I.
more better. Way better.
So do I. What? I wonder what they're. Do you think they're going to keep Malachi's entrance music, or do you think they're going to get like
I don't
something
know.
different?
I just
Maybe.
want Justin Roberts.
Everybody, that's what you say. First of the Black Throne.
Yeah, just Roberts like King of the Black Throne. Open this pit up.
Right. I want to do that for Warhorse.
The fuck up is the.
Just be like his personal announcer, but just do like death metal growls,
Yeah.
but also chokeslam people. I want to be
Yeah.
And
like
we need Jerry
part
Lynn, too.
911 and part who's the Alberto
Yeah.
Del Rio's personal announcer? What was his name? Ricardo
Rodriguez,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Everybody
Throw
open
some
this,
chokeslams, but also do
open
some
this
metal
fucking
growls.
pit up.
Yeah.
Did we just fucking mention Alberto?
Alberto Del Rio.
Imagine-
Yeah, he might be going to the Rumble. He might be opening that forbidden door.
Imagine
Say
that
that
shit out.
prison cell. No, he's not in jail.
What would you do if Justin Roberts came out there and just did that? It's like
He should.
He just gets out. He goes, "Open this fucking pit up! It's the Kings of the Black Throne."
Yeah.
Speaking
That'd
of
be nice.
hardcore,
No, I don't
band.
want to talk about.
look,
What are we talking about?
it's relevant. Like,
It's very
so
relevant, but it's just
possibly Butcher will probably have a lot more time now for AEW because, for those who don't know, his band Every Time I Die announced their breakup yesterday.
Yes, Jim Buckley.
Been a
Buckley's
fucking-
writing another book.
Jim
Band since,
Buckley. Keith Buckley?
No, his name is Jim Buckley.
Not
been a
Jim.
fucking band since
Shout out
the '90s and
Shout out Keith.
98, I believe.
yeah, '98.
What's his next book going to be? Refrigerator?
You know, this is. I mean, it is
It's
exciting
so-
that Andy's going to be doing more wrestling. Hopefully,
Yeah,
I still hope that he does music because, like, he's
yeah. I
fucking
mean, he's an amazing
amazing.
musician.
No, dude. Once you're a bass player, you leave your band. it's
I keep
over.
hearing what's awful though is apparently from people have heard that Keith is trying to basically Dave Mustaine Every Time I Die and bring in new people.
Wait, Keith is?
Yeah, but keep Every Time I Die. Yeah,
Ugh. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could like.
Just Dave Mustaine. What if it was another band, though? Think about that. Let's think about wrestling. How about that? Move on.
just said.
Yeah,
I got
I
to
know,
see Every
but
Time I
this
Die one
CM
time.
Punk.
One time at Warped Tour, and it was great.
CM Punk, you know.
They're probably
CM
the
Punk.
band that I've seen the most. Them and Boys Night Out and Under Oath. Probably.
Then we just have the CM Punk
seen
match
that
I want to talk
earlier.
about. This CM Punk match, it's just really obscure. It's a very weird match. It's very different. Wasn't what I was expecting.
No.
What do you
were
mean?
No. I was expecting a
You didn't expect Wardlow to completely decimate.
wasn't really
Yeah.
a good. It wasn't really a good storytelling match until
How?
the end. Let me fucking
How?
finish, Kyle.
It's
Until the
in-
end. The wrestling meant nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it made Punk kind of look.
What do you mean?
Weak.
It's more of a
It
storyline.
did.
It's
It
more
made
of
him
a
look
story
weak,
match.
but then he rolls him up. You see what I'm saying?
But it was more of a
You
story
could have had
match.
him.
It was showing
had
him
him
that
low blow. I'm talking about the end, the match.
that
not
Wardlow,
like-
that MJF calls Wardlow because he had him beat like plenty of times.
That's true. That's too. It's weird because of what Tony
Yeah.
Schiavone said. He said,
Do y'all think that whenever Wardlow finally turns on MJF, do y'all think he's gonna finally get an all elite graphic? Because I don't know if y'all know that. Wardlow never got an all elite graphic because.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because in kayfabe standards, he was hired by MJF, and so he's not an official like AEW contracted talent.
But does he have like a record and stuff? Is he like?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is he on the roster?
He's got a record. He's on the roster, but he
wasn't
never,
hired by AEW.
got an all elite graphic on purpose
in kayfabe, he wasn't hired by AEW.
because he was
Right.
hired by MJF,
He's hired by
Which
MJF.
is hired
which is
by
re-
AEW.
which is really neat how they did that. How
When are we
they're,
getting Gangrel? I need Gangrel.
holding
back.
off on that.
Yeah, I need Gangrel too.
I need Gangrel back. You know,
Gangrel.
Gangrel.
Wardlow is actually 4th in the ranking, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. I mean, he's only 1-0, but
You see, his last year's just all dark matches, stacking pad and pad and pad and pad.
right.
Okay, do you guys like this Powerbomb Symphony, or do you want him to do the F10 again?
I like the F10.
I like the F10. This Powerbomb Symphony is cool, but you don't use the way he used it.
Look, people kick out of power bombs all the time.
Yeah, just the way he used it in this match was just, I don't know. It was just a weird match. I thought MJF wanted, like, you could have Wardlow pin him and then, I don't know, beat him up after maybe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you could have done the power bombs and then powered him through the table. But then you want to, like, we see. It was a bad heel tactic. How about that? That was a bad tactic. For MJF, that was a bad tactic.
Wait, what do you mean? How?
As in, he should be more smarter. Like, just be like, okay, pin him more.
Oh, right. That's enough. Yeah, pin him. What are you doing?
And then just have CM Punk kick out, and then kick out, and then kick out. And then do the power bomb to the table. And then have... He already does getting rolled up, dog. I know it's not the reason... He's not the reason why he lost. I get that.
Right.
But just to get rolled up after so many power bombs and through the table, to get rolled up by a dude that weak in that state...
But he's Punk, though.
Weak.
He's a savvy veteran, so, I mean, him rolling him up, I mean, that's a veteran move right there.
I understand that, but MJF made it look like we knew that was going to happen. I didn't like
it. I heard, I forget, I don't know who said it. I think I read it somewhere, and I don't know how I feel about it. I want to bounce it off of you guys. Do you think that they made a mistake including the whole MJF and Wardlow breakup with Punk and MJF? Because, like, especially with this match, like, I don't know, it kind of took the heat off of Punk and put the more focus on MJF and Wardlow, when really the big thing is Punk and MJF. Like, do you think that's a mistake, Kyle, or do you think... What?
Go ahead, Kyle. You just put some on my head, but go ahead.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? I know it's a little confusing.
I know what you're saying.
You make a good point.
I think it might have been Cornette that said that.
Well, now he just
it's also... Like, how else would you do it, though? Like,
no, he just made it seem... He just put
would you rather
ahead.
them wait and do it after the Punk feud or during the Punk feud?
No, I mean, I kind of like that they're doing it during.
Or have Wardlow get with Punk and leave MJF.
No, I
don't know about that.
Well, then that'll just start Punk's faction, man.
Punk's faction?
Punk doesn't need a faction.
You know he's getting a faction, guys. Don't fucking play with me.
Straight up society?
No, like the Punk.
I think the only person to get in a faction would be Bryan Danielson.
Or Punk takes over the pinnacle of Punk.
House of Dragons.
Brian said he wanted a faction with, like, a young guys.
All right, so what you're saying, Brian? Young guys.
What was I saying?
You were saying about what you just said.
Oh, yeah, you said he put an idea in your head.
Okay, well, that was the idea that he leave and join Punk. But another thing is too is that they've been doing this with a lot of MJF storylines. So,
have they?
What do you mean?
They've been having MJF and Wardlow.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It has been a constant, and basically, yeah. No, you make a good point.
But you're right. In this high circumstance, it's like if you would have had MJF interfere with the cage match between Wardlow and Cody, you would have been like, that's stupid. And they didn't. They had Cody legitimately, like, do something crazy enough to get the 3. You're saying here that having MJF involved in most of it, it kind of made Wardlow look weak, too. Like, we already know he's looking weak because of the character he's portraying now with being a lackey, but now we're seeing that he's going off. Now it seems like this shit's you're drawing this out too much now. Like, you're putting this into a Punk match.
Right. Well, now, when do you think this is going to kind of?
I don't know, because I already thought it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to happen way before this shit.
Revolution is the next one, right? That's the next.
Okay, but I can't say that because remember all the pay-per-views were like, oh, this is when Wardlow's going to do it. He never does it.
Yeah, and he hasn't. Son of a.
The only time that you ever get that story is on Dynamites and shit. You never do it on pay-per-view. So
right.
I noticed that.
March 6th is Revolution. That's right. Let's see. Orlando. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Fucking
that's
Orlando,
the next
Chicago.
I feel like that's so fucking... Oh, I guess it's already almost February. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but usually they have Revolution in February.
Yeah, why did they push it, do you know?
That they're...
Do you have any idea why they, like, moved it? Is there...
Probably COVID.
I have no idea. I think it's stupid to do... To
Maybe
push it to they should have done it in February because now you're not going to have as long as a build between Revolution and Double or Nothing.
Well, that's true.
Because Double or Nothing.
And Kyle just...
No, he didn't.
He did.
What, like the tag league or whatever?
The junior tag champions and the regular tag champions.
Oh, man.
No, don't matter, man. Or have the TBS tag championships.
No.
Exactly my point.
No.
So what sounds better? Having a division with the tag champion or having a fucking show tag champion?
No, division.
You obviously have to have a mid-card tag championship if you're going to have all these. I mean,
well, I think that's
fucking do it.
Trios. I think that's where. I think that's.
But then that still doesn't do anything because you could possibly fuck up chemistry with a guy that doesn't belong with a tag team.
Right. Well, I don't think they're going that way. I feel like they're trying to bring in like true trio teams.
I feel like they should have had this shit already figured out.
Like the Ass Boys.
Whatever.
Ooh, maybe he'll turn on his
Whoa,
sons.
dude.
Ooh. So Kyle says he's trying to connect. This is interesting.
Dude, you need to edit this shit a lot and make it look cool. Because we're all talking like
cool.
This one, and then a few moments later, you and Kyle are going to talk.
Right. Yeah, this one will be interesting. That's all right.
And what the fuck happened to Christian? Why is he now with the Lucha people now?
He is, isn't he?
The Source of people.
Luchasaurus and Jungle
I still don't agree. What about that Matt Hardy match with Pedro Seri? Miedo.
What about it?
It was just a weird placement. I don't know why his family was in the crowd and they did that, and then he loses, and then
maybe
delete.
It's
and when he's doing delete again a little bit more often than usual.
He is.
Okay.
He is. So this is going to be strange. They're going to have the New Age Outlaws and the Hardy Boys.
Whoa.
What?
Okay, keep on going.
Why?
Give me your signosis.
Well, I was just saying that we're talking about their tag team division, and I mean Jeff Hardy is seemingly on his way to AEW. New Age Outlaws are on their way. Briscoes are probably going to show up.
Well, New Age Outlaws, I mean just Rody Doggy.
Well, yeah, but
it's just coming.
They're going to show up together on.
Not all the New Age Outlaws, though, dude.
Well, there's only two.
Someone used to come out with them.
A third?
Who used to come out with everyone from Degeneration X?
Oh, China?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't think she'll be there. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Okay.
She follows me on Twitter somehow.
Let's talk about Tony Khan's good fucking decision.
What?
To have Hangman beat Bryan.
Okay.
In the match before that be a draw, and then all of a sudden he's out there, I'm fucking doing this and that, and then all of a sudden Dan Lambert comes out and cuts a fucking good promo, by the way. Very good
awesome
promo.
Mm-hmm.
Promo. And then all of a sudden we see 4, 3, 2, bam! Archer comes out, and that's going to be his next opponent.
So Archer and it's not Daniel Bryan. Jesus.
What?
I called him Daniel Bryan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's instant because Hangman said that he's looking for the next challenger, and Archer came out and fucked him up. What do you think, Hangman?
But I don't think that's not.
You think it's going to be a dynamite match? You think it's going to be a dynamite match?
They're not. I mean, they're not stretching it out to Revolution. There's no way.
Maybe like that. You don't know that.
Archer.
You don't know that. You don't know that. He hasn't been there, man. What if he was supposed to win? What if he was supposed to win?
It's true. I don't
Which
know.
obviously is looking like maybe he was going to lose to Bryan or maybe beat Bryan.
I just don't see them going. I feel like he's just like a strong, not mid card because he's definitely a main eventer. Like he's a good challenger.
Then what are you saying here?
I'm just saying that it'll be a good match, but I don't really see him going over or anything. Like
I'm not saying
I don't think it's going to be like a substantial feud. I feel like it's just going to be kind of like a what's the word?
It's just
like
interesting that they chose him over a lot of people that could.
No, you're right. I mean, totally right. I'm glad that he's doing it because like now it puts him back into the fold, you know. And those matches are going to be sick too. Have they wrestled before? Do you know?
They had.
They
had to because of New Japan. So he was there when Bullet Club.
Oh, true. When Bullet Club and he was tagging and shit. That's right.
Yeah, he was with the Bullet Club Killers, man.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Which Billy Gunn used to be part of too. About that.
That's true. And we have
Jeff
Danhausen coming in too.
Let's insert a little bit of Jeff Jarrett talking here. So this dude comes out in a trench coat, fucks Effie up, and all of a sudden people are like, "This dude's vicious as fuck, dude."
Is he going to be there on Sunday?
AEW
is he on the card?
No, he's going to go to AEW. It's already being talked about. It's already being talked about.
I mean, I've heard rumblings that he's looking to start another promotion again.
That would be.
Would you be opposed to that?
Is it fucking going to be in India? Because if it's going to be in India, then I'm watching that shit every fucking night. I'm watching that shit every time it's on. Yeah, Ring King.
We're changing the podcast. It's going to be a Ring King podcast from now.
It's just TNA in India. It was weird as fuck.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was better, really.
Or All Wheels Wrestling. Remember that? That was a.
I don't remember that, and I don't think
I don't remember it either. But
that again, I'm not.
Yeah, that was a very strange.
Old Wheels Wrestling.
I think it was All Wheels Wrestling.
All Wheels.
Yeah, that was it was a pilot that they shot at the Impact Zone back in 2011.
What?
You don't remember this?
No.
I sent you the shit. And oh God, man.
What?
MJ, sometimes I think you just ignore me.
What do you mean, man?
Sending you the link on Facebook. It's All Wheels Wrestling.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, it was a professional wrestling and racing hybrid unsold television pilot, which was filmed for the Speed Network, June 29th, 2011, at the Impact Zone. So it had all like the same players. Oh, yeah, no, they shot. There's a whole fucking episode.
No, this link, I thought that it was something for WCW.
No,
I remember they did something, and I was like, oh, it's that.
No.
I guess I didn't read.
Yeah.
All Wheels
Wrestling.
Wrestling, dude. That's going to be AEW's next fucking tour line for cars.
Number of episodes, 1.
There's a lot. There's a lot of just one episode wrestling shit.
We should change our format to covering All Wheels Wrestling. Hoping that they come out with more content. Actually, we should ask. If I see Jeff Jarrett on Sunday, I'm going to ask him about All Wheels Wrestling.
So 2011. So who would be the owner then? Dixie?
I believe so.
Gotta hit her up, man. And Hulk was there. No, he was
Hulk.
there.
I don't know if he was there.
2012. 2012.
Yeah.
He was there.
Huh.
Okay. So what are we? Okay.
I don't know, man.
There's just a lot of shit going on in AEW. There's a lot of shit going on everywhere else.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You got Jay White going to Impact again.
Who is he facing? I haven't actually been.
There's not. It's just appearance.
So he's not having. He never wrestled for.
We don't know. Oh, he wrestled for Impact for a good month before when he put Chris Bay in the Bullet Club.
Right. That's right.
He just can't go back to Japan. He's not a resident there anymore. So
is he a resident here?
Yes, in Florida.
For sure.
Yes,
but no, like official. Like, is he like a?
He is a
U.S.
United States citizen.
He's a citizen.
You can also be a citizen other places, but Japan goes by residency.
Sure. Huh.
Sure. You didn't say it like you believed me, man.
Oh, Kyle. Now Kyle's dog in Riverside.
Like he wants to go to like. Does he think he wants to go home? Do you think Jay White wants to go home to New Zealand right now?
New Zealand? Well,
New Zealand, right? To New Zealand right now?
Yeah. Why? What's wrong with New Zealand?
In Australia, what's wrong?
Isn't New Zealand like? Aren't they fucking crushing it with COVID?
No.
I thought they're doing well. You sure?
No.
If
they're next to Australia, ain't no way.
Pretty sure New Zealand has it.
How about you look up COVID camps, though? We can't get into this right now, Brian.
Yeah.
COVID camps, man. You cannot enter or leave your house without. You can't. There's no. The First Amendment broke over there, bro. That's all. Well, they don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they had one. Just saying that their First Amendment are. Yes. Okay. I've been reading up on the shit and bands talking openly about it. Thyard's murder is very. They're like every other post is just talking about like these motherfuckers won't let us play here and shit. I don't know. But yeah, I guess it's a problem. And plus, Australia's already having problems with wildfires and shit, so that's why Inhart's wake changed.
It says their average. That can't be right. Their average, their 7-day average, as of this week, is 59 people testing positive. That can't be right. That sounds so low. No way. I don't know. This is all fucked up.
I thought, isn't New Zealand an island?
Yeah.
Like, isn't it? Yeah, it's an island, so that sounds about right.
No, that's true, yeah. That's true.
No, but I've been hearing about people having their First Amendments are being broke over there. Like, you can't, if you get, say, how am I supposed to say this? Say you're vaccinated, but then you don't have your papers on you. And they're like, all right, you have to go home. Like, that's a case I heard. Like, they were vaccinated.
Oh, well, yeah, they're not fucking around.
They didn't have their papers with them, so they got sent home, and so you're not allowed out until you get your papers.
Well, did you hear about the whole tennis player that all that shit happened to? Novak Djokovic? Djokovic?
Yeah. And ends cancer. Ends cancer, changed his last name to Freedom because they tried to fuck on him. They tried, dude, he was playing basketball and he was saying shit on Twitter and they tried to arrest him.
You're talking about the Turkish. Yeah, you're talking about the Turkish basketball player.
They tried to fucking arrest him because he said shit on Twitter. He's like, no, I live in fucking America, motherfucker.
Right.
And then he changed his name to Freedom because that shit gave him, I guess it fucked him up.
We should change our names to Freedom. Our last names to Freedom, not our first name.
Shit, Jack Evans needs to change his last name to Freedom. Shit.
Is he still in Mexico?
It's still a thing, I guess. Is he not coming back?
I would imagine not. I would have to say TH2 will probably have their contracts just expire.
Just talking about Kyle, but
oh, I thought you meant TH2.
Yeah, we just keep that in the footage.
Yeah. What are you looking at over there, Sunshine?
We're doing pages.
Yeah,
I think
you got plugs. Let's hear them. What? Let's hear them.
We got a Dark Order, which that's the thing. We got the House of Black.
Yeah.
HUS of Black.
Okay.
Thunder Rosa. We got our page. Sometimes
AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group.
Sometimes I post on there. Sometimes
we have a new page.
Wait, what?
We have a new page. Are you an admin in it yet? GCW fan page.
Oh no, I am a member.
You don't want to be an admin in there?
You're asking me on air?
Why the fuck not? I don't know. Where are we going?
No, I don't. I just want to be a member.
Interesting. Okay, I'll remember that when there's like 30,000 strong.
Well, I'm just okay. I'm going to be amongst those 30,000, sir.
Yeah.
I'll be there for the ride. I don't need to be in the front.
Yeah. You can subscribe to Marked Out Wrestling podcast. We only have one more Monday night show. Yeah, on YouTube.
Wait, or on. Whoa. One more Monday night show?
Mm-hmm. We're just going down to Wednesdays.
Why?
Scheduling for.
Or is it what the program maybe isn't that?
Well, a little bit of both.
Anymore?
Yeah, scheduling and also the program being absolute dog shit.
Why not Fridays, man?
Well, we discussed that.
Whoa, you can do Mondays for AAA. They run Mondays.
How do you even? I don't even know how to. Where do you watch?
I'll hook you up.
Oh yeah.
Then Marked Out can get a little bit of some Azteca on the fucking.
Oh.
Some shit, you know.
Marked Out de podcast wrestling. I can't speak.
De casa Marked Out.
De casa. Yeah. You can follow at GSW_pro on Twitter. Go to Instagram at FightGSW. I believe there's a new episode coming out this weekend, I think. Maybe. Not a new episode. It's a best of GSW. So you get some good matches. What? MJ he's seen him.
Yeah, man.
He's seen him.
Yeah, man.
Kyle had a little bit of little technical difficulties on this episode, but he will be back next week, I'm sure. And that's all I got, man.
What would he plug? What would he plug?
CarbonChildersAVTech.com.
You guys never plug that anymore.
I know.
It's fucking hilarious because he sells drugs.
No, he does not sell drugs. We'll have to defend it. Nope, he does not. What else would he? His podcasts.
Horror. I got the horror podcast.
The horror podcast.
I'm trying to sound like AJ Styles because that's how he sounds. I got the horror podcast. I got the TNA analysis podcast.
Oh yeah, TNA analysis podcast. That's right. What else? The AEW All
Cowboy shit. Yeah, no. He would say that. He would say that.
He would say that. And subscribe to Mark Towers
Jay White's the best.
No, he would not say that.
He'd say that.
He would not say that. Well, MJ, it's good talking to you. It's good talking wrestling. Hopefully we won't have technical difficulties next week. But hey, that
I didn't. We didn't. What do you mean? I'm about to say you're making this a we thing. This is
no. You were.
Maybe it is Riverside. Shout out Podbean.
Well, Podbean's good. Podbean's
if you wanna just not look at our faces, just go to Podbean.
you can listen to the podcast. This is on audio
Podbean.
And visual
on Podbean.
Yep. And Spotify. I mean, really anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find it.
You don't need to use Spotify.
iHeart Music or iHeart Radio, whatever the fuck it's called.
What? When are we getting booked for a concert?
I know. We should. I think we're actually going on tour with Garth Brooks. He's doing the stadium tour.
I heard iHeart isn't a really good way to go.
Well, it just goes up there. I don't know how. Just one of the other platforms that we're on. But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully we won't have these issues next time. But as for Kyle and for MJ and for myself, Brian,
same.
No. How are we ending this?
We're gonna end it how you end it. How do you end it on your Monday shows?
Same smart time? No, I don't. That's not me.
Why not?
Because that's not my line. It's not my line.
If it isn't an hour, it's not all elite.
There you go. You can come back for next week for All Wheels Wrestling Hour. We'll be doing a podcast about that.
Oh,
Ring King, also. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.
And good night, Ben.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.